Hi everyone, welcome to Life as a Med Student. My name's Nabil. This is my second vlog. You might notice that I'm holding the camera here just in my hand. I actually couldn't find the little tripod stand that I was using to hold the camera up in the last video. So that's the reason why I've basically gone into selfie mode. For the second video I thought I'd talk about the city that I study in, which is Liverpool. And for anyone who doesn't know, Liverpool is a city in the northwest of England. If I was to do the shortest list that anyone's put together of some of the things that makes Liverpool famous, it would have to be its football, its people, the student life, and I think it's got some kind of a musical history to it as well. I'm going to start with football, being a massive Liverpool fan myself. And yeah, it's true that it's one of those cities where you're not going to escape from the football culture. It's got two main football teams there, Liverpool and Everton, and Liverpool being the Reds and Everton being the Blues. And as a Liverpool fan, I've been able to enjoy in the massive success that we've been having over the last year or so. And some of my happiest memories were in that sort of week period when we'd won the Champions League. I was up in Concert Square till the early hours of the morning celebrating with like thousands of people, and then again for the victory parade when all the players were coming on the open top buses through the entire city. It's just some of my happiest memories. And you're not going to escape football when you're in Liverpool. I know loads of people in my medical course who I don't think they would have been massive like football fans before moving to Liverpool, but 3-4 years into living there, they've become like people who are more fanatic about it than I am. And the thing is, it's the atmosphere that football brings to the city is unlike a lot of other places in England. And you know, when the games are on, the city's just got a completely different buzz to it that you're not going to find in many other places. So the next thing on my mini list of, it was what, 4 things of what makes Liverpool famous were its people. And I know that there's this big rivalry between Manchester and Liverpool in terms of football, but from my perspective, because I'm from Manchester, and I'd say that the cities have got so much more in common than anyone is sort of like willing to admit, or at least a lot of people are willing to admit, because they remind me so much of each other. The people in Manchester and the people in Liverpool, they're all friendly, they'll talk to you. It's such a multicultural place as well. I think I remember like in first year I went to the Chinatown there, and apparently it's like one of the oldest, or the oldest Chinatown in the whole of England. There you go, fun fact, if it is a fact. But yeah, it's like a home from home for me, basically. Yeah, and all these things just contribute to making Liverpool such an amazing place to be for a student, because there's just so much going on all the time in town and by the docks, where there's always like free events and sort of like festivities and marketplaces. There's just so much to do there. It's got all of its you know, museums and theatres, and embarrassingly I've probably not seen as much of Liverpool as I might have done, but it just means that there's still plenty more for me to do in the next 3 years, I guess. So moving on to the final thing on my little list that I made at the start of the video, I hinted that Liverpool might have had some kind of a musical history. The city is of course the home of the Beatles, the biggest band of all time. And although I'm pretty sure the majority of people my age won't be too into the Beatles, I personally absolutely love their music, and the city is like full of little reminders of all of their work. It's home to the Liverpool sort of Beatles museum, which I went to with my dad and my brother like years ago, and sort of on the way to where I go to play football, I go down a road called Smithdown Road. Smithdown Road is sort of like student central as well for in terms of Uni Liverpool. But yeah, on the way to football, I go past sort of like Sergeant Pepper's Cafe, obviously the famous Beatles album, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Go past Penny Lane, and yeah, just the Beatles, music's just yet another thing that the people of Liverpool are so proud about, really. And just to wrap up, I've spent this video talking about sort of Liverpool, the city itself, and what that's like. I think that in future video I'll do a video on sort of like specifically what it's like for a medical student and what the University of Liverpool medical student experience is like. But yeah, for now, thanks for watching this video. Remember to drop a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you next time.